the first webinar of the Exploit4InnoMat open call, the first webinar of two. Thank you everyone for coming and for being interested into the project and mostly more concrete into the open calls. So I'm Alvaro from The Success. We are the partners that lead in the open calls, as long as with my colleague Victoria. We have Christos Rupas, which is the coordinator of Exploit4InnoMat, joining today. So he's going to give a brief introduction about what is the project, what we are doing, how we are working, so you get an overall details about Exploit4InnoMat, and then we will pass to the overview of the open calls and what we are offering and looking for. So Christos, welcome. Thank you for joining, and the floor is all yours.
Thank you very much, Alvaro. Should I share my screen as regards the presentation, or you will do it?
You can do it if you're able. If you have trouble, maybe I can share it.
If you can, because I tried and it was not
yeah,
easy.
Sure thing. Let me. Here is yours, and then share screen here.
Excellent.
It is not this one. Share window. It doesn't let me. Okay, I just share the whole screen, and that's.
Yeah, I had the same problem.
Yes, I don't know why it doesn't let me share just the Microsoft. Okay.
Thank you very much. Okay. So hello everybody, my name is Christos Rupas. I am the coordinator of Exploit4InnoMat project. I would like also to say that Ms. Angeliki Skaropoulou from NTUA is the technical coordinator of the project. So we are following a model of two coordinators. One is focusing on the project management and the overall performance of the project, and this is myself. And Ms. Skaropoulou is responsible for the overall technical activities of Exploit4InnoMat that are very important, and it's a very complex and also very interesting project. If we can go to the next slide, please. I can move myself. No, okay. So a few words about the project. Exploit4InnoMat is constituted by 27 partners from 14 countries. We have in our consortium research centers, universities, SMEs, and large industry players. The idea is that all these partners will collaborate with each other in order to give different type of services, of materials, and of expertise. The overall project is coordinated by Unisystems, and it has 9 pilot lines that are focusing in upscaling building materials and products that will be used for the envelope facade. It offers characterization and environmental assessment services, which is very important since we are able to offer LCA, LCC, social economic analysis of the various solutions and materials. We are also offering as a service modeling processes like BIM and also data analysis. And the project has some very interesting validation sites. One is based in Athens, Greece. It is an industrial site where we are testing most of our solutions. Another one is in Norway, and also we're having smaller ones in other countries like Stuttgart in Germany. Also, the idea is, besides the validation sites, to do some pilot line testing that starts from the lab environment in order to increase the TRL level, and then the products are tested in the lighthouses in the validation site. Also, we pay lots of attention and we are offering regulatory and standardization services in order to make sure that we are taking into account all the existing regulations, focusing on safety, and also in doing a proof analysis for our solutions and our products. And last but not least, the project is offering innovation management. We have a specific service that offers consultation, IPR management, freedom to operate, access to further funding, and also assists all the consortium members, the partners, and all the external stakeholders that will be interested, both to the open calls and to the single entry point, to be able to do a freedom to operate analysis, patent some of their solutions, and also identify potential opportunities for collaboration, for funding, and for commercialization. Next slide, please. Yes. Here we can see in a nutshell the overall services that the project is offering. As we said, the idea is that we will perform an optimum collaboration and combination of the project products and services with the capabilities of each consortium partner, facilities and expertise in order at the end to offer the Exploit4InnoMat services that can be tested and can be used also through the open calls and help companies and external partners to improve their own services and go one step forward. All the services that our project is offering, the pilot lines, the characterization services, the environmental assessment, the modeling, the validation sites if needed, the regulatory and standardization consultancy service, and the IPR/innovation management are already under development. Some of them have been already completed and are in the availability of our interested stakeholders. Next slide, please. Yes. The overall focus of the project, as we briefly said, is the development, the upscaling, the testing, and the validation of advanced nano-enabled materials for the building envelope in order to accelerate their market uptake and also take into account all the EU goals that are focusing on the NZEB buildings, climate neutrality, and also the new European Bauhaus concept that is also very important for us, and we are including the NEB values, and we are trying to be aligned as a project. What our project is offering? Through the 9 upgraded pilot lines, 8 technical pilot lines, and 1 horizontal pilot line that focuses on mainly recycling of materials and end-of-life characterization of materials. The project is trying to offer material characterization, modeling, standardization, and innovation management to all the different 8 pilot lines that we will analyze in a few minutes, and are offered to all the interested stakeholders. Through the different living labs pilot lines that we are developing and the demo sites that we are offering, we can test and showcase in practice the innovation of the project. The support of the SMEs to bring new products to market is exactly the focus of the open calls, and we are hoping that through the open calls we will invite partners, we will invite companies, we will invite organizations that can help, that we can help to bring their own products, their own solutions to market and test our solutions and our offering services as well. And finally, the project is focusing in the developing of a single entry point through the Open Innovation Testbed to offer client access and service coordination. Next slide, please. Here we can see the specific focus of the materials. We are offering, first of all, for the building envelope, phase change materials, nano additive in mortars, electrochromic coatings for windows and not only, and multifunctional ceramics. All of them will be used for the building facade, for the building envelope, and each one of them is developed, upgraded through the different pilot lines. The functions also we are offering are improved insulation, energy harvesting, storage, reflectivity, hydrophobicity, photocatalysis, self-cleaning, and fire retardants of all the previous mentioned materials. And we are now entering into a phase where we are developing also a system that will be able to measure all these properties, all these functions, and give very useful insights and results for the material testing as regards this functionality. The innovation of the project is actually the synergy of the different materials, the translation of this synergy to components, and then the combination of these components into envelope systems that will be the actual backbone of the building envelope. The technology readiness level that we are focusing is 7, and most of the pilot lines have and materials have started from 4. The 9 pilot lines that are focusing on specifically on PVT facade systems, both integrated solar, thermal, and photovoltaic, 3D printed geopolymer components, nano-enhanced mortars and coatings, dynamic glazing with electrochromic technologies, and bioconcrete with MICP. All of these have been developed during the last years and are now ready to be tested and to be used in combination with novel technologies. The 9th and the horizontal pilot line is focusing on circularity, on how we can use the recycled materials that will be derived from and are derived from the previous 8 pilot lines with a focus on concrete mainly. And finally, the project is also offering a BIM analytic tool for real-time modeling and also a solution that through data analysis can perform a material optimization process. Next slide, please. The key goals are to develop, upscale actually, and integrate sustainable construction materials that will have improved insulation, energy harvesting, and recyclability properties. The aesthetics is in alignment with the new European Bauhaus, and we are taking this into account, trying also to include the NEB values and the NEB suggestions to our solutions and to our materials. The second key goal of the project is to establish a legally single entry point so that we, as a project, can manage contracts, enable client access, and secure service delivery through Exploit4InnoMat. Also, the focus is to assist SMEs to reduce their time to market and scale innovation from the TRL level of 4 to TRL level 7, and also assist through the open calls in the improvement of their own processes. To integrate the circular economy principles and also promote the cement-free technologies, and finally to provide the validation in a real operational environment across 3 different climate zones. Next slide, please. Again, one of the core innovation of the projects are focusing in 5 different categories. The first one is focusing on the smart building envelope systems, photovoltaic panels, dynamic glazing. The second one has to do with advanced coatings and 3D printed elements. The third one is focusing on bioconcrete and alkali activated cement-free components. The fourth one is the BIM integration, the simulation, and the data-driven supporting tools that the project is offering. And finally, a modular prefabrication for energy-efficient retrofitting and new construction that takes place into our lighthouses, mainly in Greece and also in Norway and Germany. The expected impacts are the 30% at least of energy reduction, the 30% faster validation time in comparison with the current methods. To be able to showcase success stories, the target is 13 to 15. We're hoping that we will reach it. And at the end of the project, to identify 15 potential investors and 500 potential clients. This is a very ambitious number, but we hope with also the open call procedure, we will be able to secure it. And deliver 15 business plans for commercial exploitation that will derive from the pilot lines, the different materials, the upgrading of the materials, and the combination of the structural components, among others. Next slide, please. Here we are presenting in more details the pilot lines and the different services. We have, as we said, 8 technical pilot lines and 1 horizontal one. This is the first service of the project that refers to the materials that are derived from the different pilot lines. The second category of services that the project is offering are the characterization services. And the third category of service, as we said, services are focusing in the environmental assessment. Next slide, please. As a fourth service, we are offering the modeling, the BIM, the advanced process modeling simulation services, and the modeling of material components and prototypes. The fifth service has to do with the actual validation on the different sites in Greece, in Trondheim, and also in Germany. Next slide, please. And as we said, we are offering to all the potential interested stakeholders regulatory and standardization services and innovation management that is very important, especially when the solutions are close to commercialization and there are several IPR matters that need to be taken into account. Also, I must say that we are offering training services for all the interested stakeholders and organizations in order to provide a clear analysis on the different aspects of the project and emphasize more on the different pilot lines and the different services that we are offering. Next slide, please. Through the open call and the OETB, that are 2 of the most important outcomes of the project. Through the open call, the partners are committed through the project to assist and to interact with the open call participants. The potential clients can access for free. The partners of our project will work with the potential and interested clients and will execute the different activities within the project budget. The duration of the requested services is 4 months, and who can apply companies, research institutes, and all different type of interested stakeholders across Europe. For the OETB and the SEP outcome as a project, all the members of the project will be bound and will work together under a joint framework agreements. The clients that will sign the agreement with the single entry point will get paid for their service offer, for their services. There is no duration on the requested services because the SEP will be operating after the project ends and during the final stage of the project. And again, who can participate? Companies, research institutions, stakeholders, not only from Europe, and also other European or national projects that can join our open innovation testbed and offer their services, their relevant services. So this is, thank you very much. This is in a nutshell the presentation of the project. Alvaro, how you would like to proceed?
Yeah, then thank you for presenting the project. Maybe I can start presenting the part of the open calls. Open call. Let me check if I can this time share correctly. Just a single tab. Yes, perfect. Thank you, Christos, for the intervention. Okay, can you see my screen? Yes, right?
Yes.
Perfect, thank you. So, yeah, I'm Álvaro Parejo from F6S. We are the leaders that from the open call on the Exploit4InnoMat project, as we just said at the beginning of the webinar. This is the agenda for this presentation. So we have the open call overview, what we are offering, what we are looking for, the timeline of it, and then the upcoming activities that we are preparing for further days. So as the overview, what the open call offer to potential applicants is free access to the services that we will have available on the ITV. So we have top-tier testing, validation, and upscaling services, and through a timeline of 6 months, support program of 6 months. Applicants will also have access to state-of-art services. That this includes the pilot lines, the characterization and environmental assessments, and modeling. Also, we are supporting the selected applicants with free training from our partners in the consortium on modern construction methodologies and regulatory compliance. So it's not only technical training, but also in the business side. We also, this is like a great opportunity for those that will be selected also to get some exposure and then some access to the networking opportunities that Exploit4InnoMat offers. These are not only the benefits, but we will also scale up the material production for your entity to reduce waste and enhance sustainability, and also to lower your energy consumption. So we are making you more efficient and effective in all your processes. So what are we looking for? What are the type of entities that can apply? We are looking for construction sector entities that are looking for developing innovative materials and technologies. More specifically, in the type of entities that we are looking, this includes small and medium enterprises, which is commonly known as SMEs, also large companies and university and research institutes. So we have like a very broad filter that for this open call. You can apply either way by applying as a single entity through the form, or you can team up to two partners in a small consortium if you feel like it would be more effective and then more valuable for your proposal. So what are the key dates? And this is like a first glance visual of all the deadlines that we have and all the timeline that we have for the open call. So right now we are on the application process, which has a deadline of the end of this month on the 28th. So all people can go to the F-Success platform and apply until the end of this month. So be prepared to download the application form to see what it is there, but also to fill it up on the F-Success platform with time, because it's a relatively large application form. After that, we will start the evaluation process, which will take the month of June, and selected applicants will be announced by July, and we will start the contracting process with them, with the selected applicants, so they can join the project by September. As we said previously, the monitoring process will last 6 months, so we'll get access to this support from September this year, starting on September, until February next year, 2026. Here is a more detailed overview of the process. So right now we are on the application stage here, where you submit your application through F-Success platform. If you meet the eligibility criteria, like the most basic eligibility criteria, like submitting your application in time, in the correct format and language, then you will pass to the evaluation stage. If not, you will get a rejection letter. So during the evaluation, we have set up evaluation board composed by internal evaluators, which means partners from the Exploit4InnoMat, that will do a fair and transparent evaluation process on your submission. And if they consider that you are a good value for the project, you will go through some online interviews and consensus meetings to be selected. As we said before, the applications in May, evaluation will be in June, and then contracting will be on July. If you are selected, you will have to send back to us some documents, legal documents that will bind you with the project, with some responsibilities and rights. But yeah, we are looking to support up to 8 selected applicants, from 6 to 8, depending on the quality of the proposal and the budget available. And again, they will go through a 6-month support program, divided by 2 months in 3 steps of 2 months. And this monitoring process, you will be also required to send some deliverable back to us and some feedback that we will request from you. But as we said, you will get access to the services. So how to apply? If you go directly to the Exploit4InnoMat webpage on the OpenCall tab, you will find a redirect link to the F6S platform that I will just link in the slide below, but just for you to know that we have this access on the official website. This is how it looks right now. If you have like the overview of the OpenCall, but if you click here into apply, you will get redirected to the form so you can apply. Here is the link. I will leave this for 10-15 seconds. If you didn't have reached it out yet, you can just scan the QR code with your phone. It will get you there. If not, it's a very easy link to find. You can also access to the F6S webpage directly and search for Exploit4InnoMat on the search bar. You will get this link also. So if you haven't done yet, you can do it now. And then finally, what we have on the upcoming webinars, we will have another webinar on the 21st of May at the end of before the deadline, in case you have technical doubts or any other question that you didn't have the chance to do. Again, you have a QR code here, just so you can go directly and register, so you have that saved up for the future. But yeah, that is basically the whole overview for open calls. And then that's basically it. That's what we have to offer. Right now, at the end of this session, we wanted to do a quick Q&A. So if any interested applicant that is here today with us on the chat can open his mic or even write on the chat their doubts, so any of us partners from the Exploit4InnoMat can solve your questions. So thank you very much, and let us know if you have any other doubts. Let me check the chat. Thank you, Vicky, for the links.
I think, Alvaro, there is a question, a raised hand from Stefan.
Yes, Stefan, go ahead. If you want to open your mic or just... Oh, I don't know if he's having trouble with his mic. I think he disappeared, right? I don't hear anything. There were 2 raised. We don't have access to the mic. You cannot open your mic, right? Can we change that settings?
Yes, I'm changing them. Everybody will be
General.
allowed.
Oh, Stefan says I raised my hand by mistake. Sorry. So either way, while we are trying to mute people,
Now
maybe
everybody can everybody can.
Oh, okay, everybody can now. Perfect. Thank you. So Stefan raised the hand by mistake. I think there was another hand. Oh, Pinar has her mic or his mic open. Either way, this session is being recorded, and maybe we can share an edited version of it later on the website. So people that miss, or if you didn't catch anything of the meeting today, you can revise it later on. Okay, then I don't think there is any questions because we were so perfectly transparent and super clear with our...
Excuse me.
Oh yeah, Maria.
Yes, I have a question. There will be only one round of open calls, or there will be a second chance to apply? Is this the deadline of 28th of May, the last one? So this is the only frame in which this can be possible, right?
Yes, will be only one batch, so it's just one open call, and will be the first one and the only one. So the deadline on the 28th is the final one. Yes.
Okay, thank you for your
No
answer.
problem. No problem. If any of the partners or service providers want to add something to, they are welcome. If not, that's okay too. Okie dokie. Then I don't see any more messages in chat nor hands raised. So I think we can conclude this webinar today, right, Vicky? Christos?
Yes.
Yes, if there are no other... sorry, Victoria, please go ahead.
No, if there are more questions, we left the email so they can reach out to us and ask any questions. Through the platform also, we can ask the questions.
All right. Nice. So thank you very much to everyone that has joined today and that is interested in the project and to applying. Thank you very much for joining. Also, thank you very much for all our partners from Exploit4InnoMat to join too and to be the disposal of the open calls. So yeah, that was for all for today. If you have any questions, we will leave an email in the chat. And if you want to join the second one, that will be near the end of May on the 21, you're also welcome. So thank you very much to everyone and see you soon.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
Alvaro, Victoria, everybody.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
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 Bye.